my part of it.
Right, so these are my new, well, this one is the new arrow, the one that looks like fake wood. Now why I've put them aside is this basically as thin as you can get. Well, I think you can actually get thinner. I think it goes to crazy numbers because the higher the number, the more thin the arrow. So let's say 600 is the ideal arrow for me because I like it that it cuts through the wind and doesn't drop as much. Heavier arrow, more droppage, kind of basic physics really. And then these are my new expensive ones, which I'm gonna fire a couple off now, hopefully get on camera. And then these are very synthetic with a short duck's bill, bloody quiver on the end, because obviously they don't really use real animal quivers anymore. And then I've got this monstrosity, which is, if you compare it to that, this is a junky boy. This won't fly that far, but we're going to give them all 4 a go and see how they stick to the target. Very expensive arrows, hence why I've moved up so close, because I don't want to lose it. It's like £5 an arrow. Okay, let's try Chunky Boy. Chunky Boy for the win. I know my van brace isn't on properly, but you have to deal with it. Right, now this is the Chunky Boy that drops like a fucking stone. See what I mean? Just goes through everything. Too big. And then you got the synthetic flights, which are good, and they are repairable. They do fly well. Get a job and pay your taxes, madness and practice. And then you got these sort of bastardizations that came from China. Well, most of the crap comes from China, but they have a habit of not flying straight for some reason. Either I'm a terrible archer or the flights aren't so good. I'm going to fire one more £5 arrow instead of £5, and it better not bloody disappear into the hedgerow. Beautiful. Now, in my defense, I'm not used to shooting that close from standing just where that concrete tip at the end of the concrete is there, so I've aimed completely high. Normally, if anything, I'm aiming around. I always aim a little bit high because obviously it's going to drop, and when you're shooting from, say, just past that little archway, because this isn't my yard, I've got a flat, I can't shoot in a flat obviously. Officers, again, I know you love my YouTube content. I normally aim low and aim, sometimes I get a bullseye, but I'm not always aiming for that. I just instinctual aim. But yeah, that's kind of embarrassing that they all went high. I didn't even, if that was a dartboard, it would have probably pummeled the fucking bartender. But I mean, yeah, look at the difference. That's 32 inches, and from that distance that flew pretty much as close where I was aiming there. Realistically, I was just trying to get anywhere just to see how deep they would go. But these ones, you know, not so bad. These ones, not so bad. The big Chunky Boy. Can I redeem myself by using 3 of my long-range Predator arrows at further distance? Maybe I can save myself some embarrassment. Let's have a look. So far, 3 in quick succession. Well, quickly. Succession. 1. You have to excuse me for looking like I've come out of a swimming pool. I'm going to turn the camera up that way, to be honest. But see how it goes. After those 3 went high. No, they've still gone high. Okay, so they are really long distance arrows. God damn. That's where they've ended up. And I was shooting way back there. And still they're flying it like, whereas my other arrows either wiggle or they just drop. Or all arrows are meant to wiggle a little bit, but I'm still shooting super high. I aim super high with the big chunky monkey arrow, and it's landed there. So it's more like firing an artillery piece when you use that bloody arrow. Fucking nightmare. Anyway, pointless video over. Cheers for watching. Thanks.